After slamming a door in J.Lo's face, Ben Affleck and Jen Garner were just seen having a heated conversation. A surplus of cameras. After dropping off their children at school, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner were overheard by the paparazzi having a heated confrontation. What would the ex-couples be discussing? The images of Jen Garner wearing a pink cap and Ben carrying a coffee cup talking seriously were published by Page 6. The images follow a video of Ben smashing a door while with his current wife, Jennifer Lopez, that went viral last week. After a coffee run, Affleck is seen in the video. Page 6 obtained opening the car door for Lopez, only for her to enter and then appear to slam it. OST. One user tweeted, "That's Ben Affleck slamming that door on Jennifer Lopez, clearly angry." Someone else said, "You can have it all and still be miserable." Another person said, "He deliberately turns his gaze away from her as she gets into the car. They are undoubtedly arguing." Others had an alternative viewpoint. "It might all have been a trick to fool the cameras." One user tweeted, "If it's not, one bad day doesn't mean they have a poor life." Many others noted he appeared irritated by the person filming him. The blended family seemed to be functioning well. In her December 2022 Vogue cover story, the on-the-floor singer talked openly about her Affleck-Lopez life and how her husband's ex-wife is involved in their blended family. When questioned about the dynamics of the family, she calls the alias actor an amazing co-parent and says that they get along really, really well. The Marry Me actress continued by describing how difficult it is to combine a family. "They are full of emotions. Teenagers," she remarked. "But thus far, everything are going really nicely. With our family, I want to foster an environment where both of my children and his children see each other as new allies." Ben claimed that if they hadn't ended their relationship, he and Garner would have ended up at each other's throats in a chat about their divorce with Howard Stern on The Howard Stern Show. He also thought that if their marriage persisted, he would probably still be drinking. "I was stuck, and that's why I started drinking alcohol," he stated. "I can't leave because of my kids, but I'm not happy," I said. "What should I do? I tried to solve the problem by drinking a bottle of scotch while sitting on the couch, but that didn't work." In a March 2023 profile in The Hollywood Reporter, Ben corrected his remark following great uproar. In order to avoid any potential problems, he told the magazine that his present wife Jennifer Lopez had assisted him with the profile interview. "She even spoke with me this morning before the interview. She believes that I've become quite guarded as a result of my experiences." She's correct, too. In my opinion, these situations are landmines, and if you say the incorrect thing even once, your career may be finished. "I once underwent an interview where I was quite exposed, and the entire pickup was not only wrong but actually the complete reverse of what I had hoped for." He discussed the Howard Stern interview in detail and how the media distorted the facts. "The notion that I was attributing my drinking to my wife. To be clear, I am solely accountable for my actions. I was attempting to make a depressing point. Anyone who has gone through divorce asks themselves, how much more do we try? We adored one another. We esteem one another. We regard one another with respect. Hey, look, I was drinking too much, and when your life becomes more difficult, whether it be with your job or your marriage, if you're doing things to fill a hole that aren't good, you're going to start to feel worse." It didn't matter how many times I said, "I do not feel this way," since it was the New York Post who purposefully mischaracterized it to make it clickbait, and everyone else then picked it up. I'm telling you, I don't put the responsibility for my alcoholism on my ex-wife. Thus, yes, it's challenging. However, advises me today to relax and be yourself. A fantastic time. You seem so serious, yet you're really a pleasant man who is genuine and true. Is my tone serious? But she's actually right in a lot of ways. She also adores me. I have her watching out for me. She wants to support me. So maybe I should pay attention to her, I think." When it came time to call it quits, Affleck said he and Garner did it amicably, but he added that they have had moments of tension since their breakup. "Have there been any tense moments? Were there any disputes over custody? Were things challenging for us? Did we become irate?" "Yes," he replied. "But fundamentally, respect always served as the foundation. She was a terrific mom, I knew that. I wish she was aware of the good father I was. I recognized the need for me to stop drinking and realized I had to do it." "You're right," I replied. "I need to stop drinking."